Hi GMS, I'm Riley and I'm your host for this week's Gmtv. Nada, Abby, and Sierra with announcements.
Hey guys, it's Abby. Here are your announcements.
And me right here. I'm Sierra.
Here are your announcements for this week. Attention all GMS girls. The University of Notre Dame will be hosting the annual STEM conference for girls on Saturday, April 28th. This day-long event will include hands-on activities in science, technology, engineering, and math. At the conference, girls will get a chance to meet STEM role models and learn more about careers in those fields. Registration is now open. Registration will be available to the first 25 girls who return completed applications and release of information forms along with their payments.
Theater and drama students performed a showcase of plays based on Greek mythology on Monday. Here's a short video of the performance.
Hey again, GMS, it's Mr. Sapp, Gmtv teacher. It is that time of the year. We're in the last trimester. We got about 9 to 10 weeks left of school, so it's time for you to apply for Gmtv. I have applications ready. They will be in my room, right here, room 180, which is right by the cafeteria, or they'll be in the offices, and I'll have some in the New Tech office and in the main office up front. What you're going to need to do is there's 2 pages on here, one for you and one for a teacher recommendation. Read it, figure out what we're looking for in Gmtv. We're looking for you. We are looking for you to create things, be technical, and help us get an award-winning program on the air. Once you get your sheet, give the second page to your teacher, and then look here, there's a website address that you're going to go to, and you're going to fill out a form. You can hit submit, and you can go back and change it. So if you don't get it done on the first day, you can always go back and adjust it. And then for teachers, they have a website that they'll go to, and they'll make a submission. If anything's not working right, come see me in room 180 or drop me an email, bsap@staff.goshenschools.org, right there, and you can come apply to be on Gmtv. Something new this year is after the first round, I'm going to take those recommendations in your applications and I'm going to narrow it down to a group of students that I would like to see some work from, whether it's technical work or creative work, just so that we can see and you can show me that you're going to be dedicated to creating great information and entertainment for Gmtv. And I want to make an award-winning program next year, and I think you guys can help me do it. So remember, my room, 180, or either of the offices, get your application. One for you, one for your teachers.
The Colorado trip is July 3rd through the 17th. The amount of people, the max amount of people is 20 students. You must turn in the application to Mr. Katzer, room 305.
The PE in the Rockies backpacking trip is an elective summer course offered to 8th grade students. Students meet in a classroom for a classroom session in April and May, and then participate in a 15-day sightseeing and backpacking trip to Colorado in early July. Those who complete the classroom experience are able to earn 1 high school PE credit.
If you're interested, parent and student meeting is 7 p.m. March 12th in the GMS Media Center.
That's been your announcements for this week.
Have a great weekend, GMS. Peace out.
Thanks, Abby and Sarah. Now to sports with Georgia Talon. They are going to tell us how the wrestling and girls basketball ended their season.
Hello GMS, it's George and Nikki, and here are your sports for this week. 7th grade varsity girls basketball won against Northridge 19-12. The star players were Macy Hirschberger, Sarah Harmelink, and Karina Olfe.
8th grade varsity girls basketball lost against Northridge 7-29.
7th grade girls basketball lost against Northridge 10-14. Star players were Maggie Van Hooser and Mira Buchriaga, scoring 4 points each.
8th grade JV basketball won against Northridge 23-22 in overtime. Star players were Estrella Manziano with 12 points, Kylie Yoder with 8 points, and Mandy Troyer with 3 points.
8th grade wrestling won against Northridge 55-48. Brady Pinko, Camden Weiss, Braxton Burns, Alan Fernandez, and Diego Zavala all won by pin.
Karen Barsate, Julio Valdez, and Jaylee Gabriel and Mitchell Daniels won by points.
Eric Terrones and Matt Cork won by 4-4.
Goshen Wrestling against Fairfield won 95-18. Ethan McGillen, Jalen Gabriel, Mitchell Daniels, Brady Guild, and Cole Hinkle all won by pin.
Eric Terrones, Matt Cork, Camden Weiss, Xander Pena, Victor Cruz, Cameron Singh, Braxton Burns, Alan Hernandez, and Diego Zavala all won by forfeit.
Alright, so what's your name?
McKenna.
Bree. And so what was your experience like going undefeated this year?
It was good. It was fun.
It was pretty lit.
Wow. Thanks. Alright, so what's your name?
Brianna.
Sarah.
And how did it feel going undefeated this year?
It was good. I kind of expected it, honestly. But
I felt good about it.
And what was going through your mind when you guys won the championship?
well, I didn't know we were going to get a trophy, and so I was really confused because they handed it to us, and I thought it was for Big 11, but we hadn't even played Big 11 yet, so.
I was thinking how we're going to do really good at Big 11.
All right, thank you.
Here are your lunch and birthdays.
The crab pizza is the pizza absolutely. Pizza, pizza, Rusty pizza.
And I'm like, whoa, man, my legs so cold. Diamonds when my teeth are sore. I got homies, let it go. My money, they will never fall. She said, kid, I have some to hold. And I can never say.
Hey GMS, it's Mr. Sapp. My digital media students in 6th grades just finished working on a project called The Good of GMS. It is where we bring you good stories about things happening here at Goshen Middle School. It's based on a project in town that tells good stories about the good of Goshen. And so we wanted to do that here. This first one is about a club, a young authors club. Let's watch it.
What made you want to start the group, like the background story?
Me and Jaden, we were writing a book. Well, we're writing a book called 6th Grade Stories, and we were during lunch, and we were thinking, and we thought of the idea to start a club. So we were brainstorming and thinking of names, and we came up with the Young Authors Writing Club. So we were talking to Mr. Faustino, who is our 3rd period teacher, and we were talking to him about it, and he agreed.
How does the club interact with each other?
Well, I made a class dojo, and so we use the random button, and we pick random groups together, and then we put those groups, and we assign them a project. Like right now we're working on a kindergarten level book, like that's what they're writing, little books for kindergartners.
Okay, thank you. Is there a limit for how many people can join the club?
So far there's a limit of 20 people because it's during lunch for now, and it's during 4B lunch. So far there's just 20 people limited.
Okay, thank you. You may stand off. Who can join the club?
Right now we're doing only 6th graders that have 4B lunch or are in Team 6-4.
Okay, thank you. How does this club work?
This club works because so they come in to get their passes, and then they go get their lunch, and we come in and we have a little meeting before, and then we talk to them and we assign their stuff, and so we work in groups, and they and then we give stories out to little kids or whatever level those stories go to.
Okay. Is the group supervised by a teacher?
Of course, it is, and the teacher is Mr. Faustino, and he is an amazing supervisor. We also helped with the group creation process by presenting the idea to the school officially.
Where's the group located and what are the times?
The group is in Mr. Faustino's room 110, and it is during 4B lunch, and the days are Wednesday and Thursday, and if we have enough students, we can push to make it an after-school activity.
If you're interested in the club, talk to Mr. Faustino. He's helping the students run this club, and we can get you in touch with them, and maybe you can help write if that's something you want to do. And if you have any ideas for things that are good about GMS, just comment them below and let us know, and maybe we'll find a way that we can do them in a future episode.
This has been your week's GMTV. Have a good week, GMS. And this is my last episode.
What? What are you talking about last episode?
I'm leaving.
You didn't tell me, Riley. I can't handle this. Please stay.